Now to an ABC 27 exclusive. You may remember the name Karl Rominger,
a prominent local defense attorney who made a name for himself defending some of the Mid-State's most notorious, like convicted serial child molester Jerry Sandusky.
Well, 5 years ago, he himself was sentenced to prison. He sat down with our Allie Lanyon just weeks after being released.
I did wrong. I'm responsible. I'm the guy who needed to be punished.
Karl Rominger admits he stole nearly $800,000 from his clients to feed a nasty gambling addiction. He fully expected to go to jail when he was sentenced in 2016. The standard range for his crime was 9 to 16 months. He served more than 5 years.
You spent your life trying to keep people out of jail, and here you are behind bars.
Most of the guys in jail used to say to me, now you see what it's really like.
His attorney, Bill Kostopoulos, wasn't surprised by the sentence.
But a criminal defense lawyer, high profile or no profile, is not the darling child of any community. There is no sympathy. There is no sympathy in the system. There is no sympathy in the court of public opinion.
He stole $800,000.
He did.
Should we have sympathy for him?
No, we shouldn't.
Rominger also pleaded guilty to tax evasion and ultimately spent time in both state and federal prison. He says his time on the inside of both gave him a whole new perspective.
There's so many bad actors in the prison amongst the staff and the inmates, and there's so many good actors amongst the staff and the inmates. But the system is closed from public scrutiny. I'm an old guy, right? Even I had to use these in prison to defend myself from time to time.
In addition to violence, Rominger says he was confronted by his own gambling addiction daily.
I had a gambling diagnosis. I had stole $800,000. I show up and they say to me, there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing for us to do. And the counselor literally said, just go to the yard as much as you can and try to enjoy yourself while you're here, because we have no programs for you. There are sports tickets being run all day, every day. And there are card games where, like in the federal prison, the guys bet thousands of dollars a pop. The CEO running the unit saw fit to just allow a giant Texas Hold'em game to go on right next to my cube every night.
Did you gamble in prison?
I have never gambled since March of 2014.
I reached out to state prison officials and they tell me there are no specific programs to help inmates with a gambling addiction.
Why should the average person care if it's tough on people in there?
And listen, I hear people, retribution, eye for an eye, whatever. The people you put in prison are coming out of prison to live with you. They will be in your neighborhoods. They are in your neighborhoods. They get out every day. Who's leaving is important, and what you've done to them does affect who they are.
Rominger was released in December and is now facing a massive $800,000 restitution payment, money owed to the victims of his theft. Within days of his release, he was issued a letter stating he was $12,000 behind in payments, and if he didn't pay immediately, a warrant could be issued for his arrest. Rominger says fresh out of prison, he couldn't pay right away.
I can't say the system is completely broken, but the system is completely dysfunctional.
Rominger complained to Cumberland County court officials about the threatening language in the letter. Those same officials said they couldn't talk specifically about his case, but did say in the event information is sent to an individual in error, immediate steps are taken to provide the appropriate written communication.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to punishment. Our system really struggles with a one-size-fits-all rules.
What do you want people to know about you today?
I'm sorry about what happened. I'm sorry about what I did. I take responsibility, but I'm going to move forward. I have a son who needs me. I have to work to make money for my victims. And I feel very badly for those people. I hurt them deeply.
Rominger has a full-time job and is making restitution payments regularly. He is also writing a book about his time behind bars, the proceeds of which will also help him to make payments to his victims. He has a lot to say about his time on the inside. For example, he alleges a dangerous lack of COVID protocols inside the federal prison system. Some of his complaints have even spawned an investigation by the U.S. Inspector General's office. For more on that, you can visit our website, abc27.com. I'm Allie Lanyon.